Alright, pack 73, that missing component, the NOS hose. This. It goes, let's see if I can get it fitted in here. One end down there, the other end up in here. Yeah, boom. That is now complete. Moving on to, this was shipped in an unorthodox box because I think it was the replacement missing package. For book 22. And we got packs. Oh, I didn't even do an intro or nothing. That was a cold opening. A little cleanup from a missing part earlier, at an earlier stage. But this pack, or this box, had looks like 83, 84, 85, 86. And I'm going to snap some pictures of this. Well, it's going to be hard to see if I got all the parts in these, but we'll give it a try here just to make sure. Maybe this will help me later. So far, so good on the rest of these packs so far. Some of these little parts come up missing. You gotta search around for them, see if they're actually shipped, and so forth. Documented. Let's see what we got in store for us here with this marvelous Book 22 GT500 Eleanor build from Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay, let's see if we can cut our time in half from the last video. Right side engine bulkhead. Oh, this looks like tons of fun. All right, where's 83 at? 83. Wahoo killer. Looks like we got some screw pack down there, a little spring action, and a bulkhead or a firewall. Plastic. Ooh, what is this? Okay, cable already attached. Shocking. That's weird. What do we got going on here? Alright, so we got this piece. I'm going to connect the radiator housing and the shock absorber. Okay, that's the radiator. I was like, what the heck am I missing here? So this is going to go like this. Upside down like this. This is going to go like this. Okay. PSO5 screws. PSO5. Spill these out. P for plastic, so we don't have to dip the tips in oil. No lube required. Screw this in. Snug. Don't want to over tighten the plastic ones. for the screws that go into plastic. Snug. I guess this isn't, did I call this a firewall earlier? They're calling it a bulkhead. So it's like the inner fender. Well, that's what I think it would be called, but whatever. Who knows what the heck I'm building at this stage of the game. Looks like we got some shock components. Okay, we're going to take these little dreams and fly away, fly away. We're going to take this black piece here, and it looks like it's got some type of key there, keyed. That's going to fit down in this hole. I don't know if it matters which way it's oriented. It doesn't feel like it's fitting in there very well to me. Oh, I gotta attach this stupid thing with a PSO5 on the underside because that makes perfect sense. Make it as complex as possible, difficult to assemble. Load up a screw. Line this donkey thing. I was almost going to say a dirty word. Put this screw in over here. See if we can't put our... Tell you what, you need all fingers on deck for this build. Alright, that screwed in. Okay. Oh boy. What the heck are we doing here? What are we doing? This is weird. Okay. Let me get the car over here in position. See if I can figure this out. Okay. Now they want shock absorber piston and a shock absorber pin. Oh, you got to be kidding me, not this again. Alright, so this plastic piece here, then we got a metal pin, and it has a knurled end on it, which would be difficult to see on camera, but that knurled end, I don't remember. If I push that in first or last. I guess last. So this is going to go in here like this. And these instructions leave a lot to be desired. Okay, this pin is going to hold it in place. Ow. Ow. Fudge. This is going to be a dumb situation that takes me forever to do. This is an unnecessary method for this to be built. Fudge! Ah! That frustration mode here. Frustration point. stupid, stupid, stupid design. Why would you design it like this? Alright, that pin is pushed in. Push that pin in. Okay, so now we got that sitting in there. We are going to get the spring, set the spring on top of that, and get this assembly that we've created here. Spring is going to slide up into there. Oh yeah. And that shaft is going to go into that black piece. This is our shock absorber assembly, apparently. Unnecessary method for this. What is going on here? Something's not lining up. I've got to get this radiator hose in place. Oh man. Okay. So it's hard to see down in there, but had to line up the fan, get it slotted in the front there, and now I'm going to push this radiator hose in place onto that. That's slipped in. And are we lined up now? Where we need to be, maybe. Can't see nothing. It doesn't feel like we're in the right spots at all. Still to this time. Okay, that goes like that. Okay, that's going to go down like that. Okay, so I got to get screws out, and we're going to use DSO2s. So we need to dip the tips of these two screws in the all-purpose oil, the 3-in-1 or gun oil, whatever you got to lube it up. I have a little tray I've been working with. Dip that tip, because this is going to cut its own threads. You're going to see the back of my hand, maybe my head, I don't know. So I'm going to get this lined up. Shoot. You got to be kidding. Oh, fudge! Where'd that screw go? You got, oh good. It landed inside here, getting oil all over my carpets. Literally got oil on my floor mat in there, the carpet. This stupid thing, the way they designed it, with that spring, you gotta hold it right, just right. This is probably gonna be a longer video than the last one. Another screw, dipping the tip, off camera, it's lubed up. You can see the back of my hand. think that's it. Alright, so screw, where do we put it? Screw in there and there. Wipe the oil off that carpet mat. Dadgum. Okay, it'll be fine. Alright. That kit's done. Now, let's do firewall and brake master cylinder. So now we're getting to the firewall. Next kit. Next pack. I don't know what the hell you call these. Stage packs, kits. What number are we on? Must be 84. I'm at a tedious and frustrating level with this build right now. Tedious parts, tedious work here with these little parts and stuff. Things you'll never really see. At least it feels like you won't. Alright. What we got here? Brake fluid line. What? Give me a break. Give me a break. Firewall. Which way are we orienting it? Like this. Got this brake fluid line. This is a serious deal here. That's the brake fluid line. That's weird. That's what they're calling it. Wow. Okay, this is gonna go. Okay, this blue part is keyed. So it's gonna go like that. Are we screwing this on the back side? We sure are with some PS12s. So let's get those little ones out. These little baby screws, these tiny, tiny screws. Hate these, really do. They're so tiny. Come on, give me another one out. Alright, we got 2 of those out. I gotta change bits. A little bit smaller bit. Load up this micro screw here. Screw this one in first. Ow. Ow. Mother effer. No good way to hold on to this thing. See if I can get the other side in. Make sure they're both snugged. Tiny screws are a pain in the ass. Just to keep the screwdriver bit in the tiny microscopic head. Still loose. Stupid ass design on this part. That part's loose. Wow, you'd think this piece would be easy to put in, but it's actually not easy. It's a pain in the ass. Can't get enough force on it because this part tries to come out. Try not to break it while I hold it. Oh my gosh! Come on. I mean, this could be a snap piece. Come on. They want to give us these tiny ass screws. Can't seem to get this one tight enough. It's starting to strip out on me. Mother effer. There's no way to hold the part. It just slips. Can't seem to hold it good. Stupid piece of crap. That screw head's effed. See if I can get it back out. Because it is stripped on the head. I couldn't get it to tighten up. Taking that screw and throwing it into the trash receptacle. I'm going to grab another one out. This tiny ass screw thing making me sweat. I just want that secured up. Let's try it again. The fresh head. Maybe it'll be better this time. Come on, we're at the same point as last time. There we go. A little more. A little more. That's as good as it's gonna get. Oh man, I almost blew all my screw packets out of there. Okay, so now getting this what are they calling this? Brake booster. Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, we gotta put the cap on this. This better not screw in. You mother effers. It screws on the bottom side. This cap screws in with the PS12. Of course, one of these tiny ass dumb screws. Golly, this hurts. Just trying to hold enough force. Look at that. Look at my finger. Maybe as tight as that's gonna get. That stupid screw. I don't know if it really matters. I'm gonna sit here and tighten it up, and then in the long run it's probably not gonna matter. Alright, that's good enough. Not coming off. This piece, this is just a pressure fit. But which way? I think it goes this way. Yeah, like that. And then ow. Okay, I'm gonna get some PS5 screws out. PS5s are much better. Bigger, thicker. Switch my bits back out. Get a PS5 loaded up. That one's on the ground. Get another PS5 loaded up. This is going brake fluid reservoir. It's gonna go like this. Okay, I don't like that, but it's on there. I guess gravity's probably not going to reverse unless I turn the car upside down. I think it'll be alright. Okay, that part's in. What are we missing? Because I kind of went out of order. This. No, I'm still in order. 84C. That's what they're calling the brake booster. Okay. This piece with the red. Ooh, it's got a gauge thing on it. Ooh-hoo. That's going to slot in like that. Going to be held on the other side with a PSO5. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Tedious and frustrating work. Being a Partworks kit that uses screws, you know. Guess you could substitute glue. The whole point of this kit is you don't have to use glue. Or you're not supposed to have to. I get glue everywhere whenever I open a bottle of it up. It's everywhere. It'll be in the next room. You know? Okay, that, oh shit, it's not tight. There we go. Now that's looking good. That looks like one assembly. Okay, good. We get to put it in place. And it's going to get screwed in with some PSO 8s on the side. Let's roll our chassis in here. Like that. Yep. Looks good to me. And PSO, what did I say? I think PSO 8 actually. What did I say before? Yeah, PSO 8s. Two of these. Ooh, this is going to be hard to get to. Okay, that flexes back. I was going to say, what the heck? Dumb. Still a dumb design, but what do I know? They're making these, not me. Second one. Gotta bend this back even further. Snugged. Haha. That is done. Okay. I like building these cars, but I don't like the tedious bits like that. With these screws make it pretty dang tedious. Okay. Things are. I know my DeLorean's pretty impressive, like and heavy too. Once it was done, but there were times during that build I was, ready to call it. This looks like it's going to be another pain in the ass. It's on the other side, left side engine bulkhead with some more of the same BS and whatever that is. Okay, but gotta get her done. Modest cleanup there. Carefully spill these parts out. What is this? Is this a horn? I think it might be. speaker for the horn. 85C, the speaker. So it's got to be for the horn. Okay. There's a plastic piece there. Does that stay in or come out? Does that stay in or come out? Guessing stay in. I'm guessing stay in. Okay. Alright. Inner fender, horn, speaker, wires. There's slots for these wires. Feed them down. And they want this actually. Alright. They want this wire on that side. Like that. That's what it's showing. And then we got this bracket to hold it in place with some PSO5s. That's a D. PSO8s. What the heck? DSO. What? Oh, okay. PSO5s. Load up the screwdriver. This thing is angled, so don't tell me which way to orient this thing. So that's just perfect. I'm guessing it's like this. That guess is probably wrong. Maybe it's like this. Okay, looks like there was only one way it would fit. And it was like that. One screw snug. And thank you for everyone that turns on this video, and even if you get up and just leave it on. And the background video, that'd be great. So I know these are really long, probably boring. But hey, no E-Bomy was with me till the end last time. He's a glutton for punishment. Alright, same, looks like the same rinse and repeat with this quote shock assembly. The driver's side, spill out these parts, not lose them. I need to get a PS5 screw ready. Get this black plastic shaft. It's got the keys, key wade, like that. Screw it from the underside. Snugged. That is secured. And now we got to do this the pin trick. My car doesn't fit under that lip of this desk. But we're working on this side. Welcome to this side. And at least, this being fresh in my memory, I know it was a pain. We have this silver rod plastic, and we have the roll pin with the knurled end. Let's see if I can. No, I'm gonna have to load this onto my needle nose. Get it started. I'll back this up because if I drop it, it's going on the floor. start this pin in here. Maybe. Come on. Ooh, too far. Get this in place. Now push it in. That knurled portion is basically going to hold this, lock this into place. There we go. Pin is in, flush. Where's our spring-a-ding-ding? Spring-a-ding-ding right here. Get this piece. And okay, this one's a little different than last time, but similar. I need going like this. Okay. Spring has to slot up into that black shaft. Where's this cable going to? Get that cable out of the way. Okay, taking my time. Oh, you almost knocked y'all over. Okay, that I think is fitted proper. This is gonna be fitted like that. Ooh, did we just somehow get it? Pretty much. Okay, so on the front, actually, right here, I got to put a PSO5, then a DS whatever and a DS whatever, and this should be assembled, and I'll give you an overview of it. I gotta find my PSO5 at the front, lock this into place. The camera's plugged in, so I can't really move it further in this. Oh. Damn. Not in the hole. Apparently I wasn't lined up with the hole. There it is. Gotta get lined up with the hole before you screw in. There we go. Like that. That holds that into place. So now what did we say? DSO2s. 2 of them. So these we need to dip the tip in our oil to lube them up, because going into the metal chassis or metal part underneath, cutting its own threads. That one's snugged up. One more. Then scourge, dip the tip. snugged up. Probably couldn't see any of that, but it is what it is. We're not quite done yet. Oh man, got a couple of screws on this side I got to get to. Attach it to that firewall in the back, and that is going to be using these '08s, PS08s, I believe. Yep, PS08s. Easy peasy. Last one. Yes. Oh, we're starting to look like we got an engine bay going. Cool. Okay. We're not quite done yet. 39 minutes in, plus some. Oh, actually, a little more than that. Okay. Kit pack 86, strut brace, and battery box. This should be pretty easy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this should be easy. It would take most people 5 minutes to complete. You'll be with me for another 15. Buckle up. We ain't landing yet, but we are getting close. We are on final approach. Spill these parts out. Okay, there's our parts and some of our trash from the last stage. Are these all push in? No. Tell me to use a PSO3. Did they give me a new PSO3? Not sure I have one, but normally they give you the screws you need within the pack that you need them. Not today. So which one was the PSO3 from the last one? Who the hell knows? For F's sakes, man. I need 2 of them. So they basically shorted me the pack of screws in this one. Technically, should have had it. Let's go to our grab box here. Hopefully we got some 03s. Shoot. See everything, but I see some unlabeled ones. Damn. I gotta figure out how big PSO3s are. Son of a gun. Got plenty of PSO5s. Some of these I don't even know what they are anymore. What the heck, man? Look at this. Found the pack. It must have slid under the car, and I'm glad I did, because this is totally not what I was looking for. These are little silver screws, tiny MFers. Dumb. The engineers who made this kit are stupid. They just don't care about who's building it, I guess. All these different screws, you may break. And then this little pack seems like an afterthought. Can't get this freaking pack open. I wind up cutting my finger going to the ER. Come on. Seriously. Alright. We may be stretching out that 15-minute mark as I spend 5 minutes getting this pack of PSO3s open. I'll try to open them here in a second. I'm switching off to grabbing this. What the hell is this? 86A. Strut brace fixing plate right. Where's it go? I better not have to screw this in. Alright, looks like it just sets in here. Sets in there. Now we got the other side. Left side, driver's side. Press and fit. I like it. Battery box cover. I mean, is there supposed to be a damn battery in there? It's got a wire going to it. Maybe we'll get our battery at another stage, or maybe I gotta supply it, but that's where it goes. It looks like this box just goes right over. Put that over for now. That's where our battery's gonna go at some point in time. That's an interesting. That'll be nice if I can change the battery out here under the hood. Then the on-off switch is over by the dash, compared to DeLorean where you have to flip it upside down for the battery box. Of course, it has a lot. I think it used a couple of AA's. I can't remember now. But it was underneath, and the switch was underneath too. Now we're back to this situation where I gotta get this PSO3 screw pack open. If I had a pair of scissors, that would be nice. But I don't. So we're back to the struggle bus of trying to open up a plastic package that's apparently sealed by some type of Future Tech tape. It just won't untape. Come on. I mean, jeez. Who built this package? Who made this package? These tiny ass screws. Look how small they are. This is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna have a, I don't know if I have a bit that's gonna fit these. Here we go. The tiniest of tiny. These are so small. Stupid. Stupid small. Oh. Oh. This bit doesn't even fit. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, it fits. It's not a good fit. It's not a tight lockup. Oh, you probably couldn't even see any of that nonsense. Strut tower. Don't think it matters which side is what. Hell, I don't even know which side I'm screwing into or what. The instructions are so piss poor. I think it's, so we got a fake screw on one side. I think I'm going like this with it. I didn't even need to load up my screwdriver. So that actually went in pretty easy. I got to get another one of these micro screws out of this package. I had 3 of them and one of them has disappeared. Okay. Let's see if we can do the other side the tame way. Alright, well, it's Easter. I'm filming this on a Saturday, but I'll release it on Easter. We all know, well, some of us know the real reason for Easter, but some of us think it's for Easter bunnies and Easter egg hunts. So here's a joke. How do you catch... So there are rabbits out there, and some rabbits are unique. You know, they're just different. So how do you catch a unique rabbit? You give up? Well, unique up on it. There's some rabbits that are tame. They're pretty easy to catch. How do you catch those? Tame way. There's your dumb jokes for the day. Okay, this is going this is weird. This just sits in here. How is this going in? Okay, these pieces are going on there, and then this side's going on here. That's dumb. That's just a dumb setup. You know what I mean? Like, this is just doesn't sit down anywhere. See if I can get that a little further down. Okay, this is dumb. Those don't sit good. Maybe the fenders will make it sit down better, but that's in. Short tire brace. Bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Are we done with this one? Good Lord. This turned out to be just as long as the last one. There's an hour of your time you'll never ever get back. Let's check out the ladies. We got Marsha. Marsha. That does look like a Marsha. And a 2000 Porsche Boxster. That's Marsha. Carol, 1999 Cadillac Escalade. It's amazing how dated that looks from the front end. Just the way things were kind of rounded back then. Now we're in the boxy era again, hardline era. Here's a 2003 Mustang SVT Cobra. It's a Terminator. Ooh. I remember being at the dealership trying to buy an 04. Let's say it didn't go well for me. But problem when you're looking for these used, most of them are freaking convertibles. I prefer a coupe. Oh, I'd love to have a Terminator. That's it. Book 22 is in the history books. That's done. get us our crazy thumbnail. Boom. Hey, Bomey.